What's going on, guys? Technology Raw here, and today I have an unboxing of the ASRock X370 Taichi. Now, you guys might be wondering, why did you get another motherboard for Ryzen? Well, unfortunately, the Gigabyte board I had just suddenly died out of nowhere for some reason. I honestly don't know why. I was using it one night, then I decided to shut it down because I was going to go to sleep. So, I shut down my computer, went to sleep, woke up, pushed the power button, and nothing was happening. And at first, this happened before, so I was like, okay, I'll just unplug the power supply, turn off the switch, plug in the power supply, turn on the switch, and then push the power button. Nothing. That worked last time, but when that happened, I replaced the power supply that I had, which I unboxed and all that stuff too as well in another video. I replaced the power supply I had because the one that I had at the time was about 3 or 5 years old. I mean, it's still good to replace it because, it was an old power supply. But I thought that power supply was the reason why my board did that. So, yeah, this new power supply, still works and it's fine. Doing that trick I did didn't work. And long story short, I tried everything I could. I tried both power supplies, which I know both of them do work, and they're fine. And the motherboard just didn't want to turn on at all. Not even the LED that's on the motherboard, on the power button, that LED wasn't even turning on whatsoever. So to me, it just seems like the board just somehow died overnight, and I don't even know how. There wasn't a surge either, because I looked at my power surge, and the little icon that it has to tell me if it's protected or not, it's still protected. So there was no surge that came out of nowhere. So I honestly don't know what happened. But anyway, that's too long of a story. So I got this board instead, which is basically the board that's like probably the most popular right now. Newegg keeps selling them out. It's always sold out on Newegg. I mean, right now it's in stock, but when I bought these and bought this one and I checked the next day or two, it was sold out again. So these boards, the Taichis, are really, really selling like hotcakes. So I was very lucky and happy that I got this board in the first place. And this was the board I wanted to get on the release day of Ryzen, but ASRock had that shortage problem, so my Micro Center didn't have it, so that's why I went with the Gigabyte, and then eventually I was going to upgrade to this. But now, since the Gigabyte board died, now I have a reason to use this one. So it was both a good and bad type of thing that happened. Bad because I didn't have my computer for a week, and that really sucked. Had to use my crappy laptop, and the good side of it is I was able to get this board, which is the board I wanted. So anyway, let's get started. So this is the front of the box right here. ASRock X370 Taichi. You got the black and white color finish on the box. Ryzen, AMD Crossfire, NVIDIA SLI, AMD socket AM4 X370. So that's the front, and on the top is just like the serial number and just more of ASRock stuff. Same thing on the sides. And then on the back is where all the juicy details are about like the audio, the SLI bridge, the Wi-Fi, the LAN, and all a bunch of stuff, and just an overview of the motherboard right there, and just an overview of the ports down here as well. So you got, let me see, 2, 4, 6, 7 USB ports. One of them is USB 3.1 Type A, and the other is USB 3.1 Type C, and everything else is 3.0. PS2 port right here, and the CMOS clear, and then also some specifications right there. So yeah, let's go ahead and open this. I'm actually really excited. I'm so happy I got to get this board, especially because my build is a black and white build. So I'm super excited. And I think this is probably gonna work with my RAM better than the Gigabyte one too, and also overclocking better as well, possibly. On the Gigabyte, I was able to get a 3.8 gigahertz overclock, but this one I hope I can get like a 4 gigahertz overclock or something. It'd be pretty cool. So this is the box right here. It says ASRock right there, and a nice black box, all black box. And then lift up like so, and there you have all the stuff right there. So this is the I/O shield right here. Nothing too fancy, nothing squishy. It's just a generic metal backplate, which is kind of unfortunate. I like the soft ones, but whatever, not gonna complain too much. You got the, drop some stuff. 2 screws for your M.2 installations. you have this thing of how to install memory modules and the RGB LED program that it comes with. You also got your setup guide in terms of software, so I'm pretty sure like the BIOS and stuff. And you got your quick installation guide with different languages, of course. You also have the driver CD along with a sticker. Apparently it comes with Norton too, which is interesting. I mean, that's cool, I guess. You have your SLI bridge right here, high bandwidth SLI bridge. Can't exactly see it because it's all in there, but that's what it is. Some SATA cables, 4 of them. Let me see, is there any angled ones? Yeah, 2 angled ones and 2 straight ones. And then your 2 antennas for Wi-Fi and I believe Bluetooth as well. It comes with Bluetooth as well, which is pretty cool because my Bluetooth USB thing is kind of wonky. It's not that great, so I hope this Bluetooth is actually better. And there is the motherboard in all of its glory. Let me go ahead and take it out really quick. So there you have it. There is the motherboard. Now I'm not going to take it out of the anti-static bag simply because I'm too paranoid to have a broken motherboard again, even if it's from something small and not really that big of a deal like ESD. You know, I don't want to risk it. Having my computer not having my computer for a week really sucked. I don't want to somehow zap this out of nowhere and then I have to wait another freaking week or something. I can't do that right now. I really can't. So I'm just going to keep it in here just in case. But I'll show how it looks like inside my computer when I have it installed and all that type of stuff. But let's see. You can still see a good amount of things. So you got your PCI Express steel ports. You got the nice design right here with the battery. That's a really cool design how they added the battery there. That's really cool. Got your audio stuff right here. Your front panel and USB stuff. You got a display right here for like, you know, the codes and whatnot. This is the area where the LED will light up. You got 10 SATA ports, by the way. 2 of them that are on a separate chip. I forgot what chip exactly. I'll put a little text that says. And then the 8 of them is on another chip. RAM ports, AM4 slot. You got the Ryzen. I guess you could say logo or text right here. And then on the back, like we already saw in the box, is all your USB ports, antennas, and LAN, and audio, and all that type of stuff. So, yeah, let me go ahead and collect everything and make it all look good like I usually do, and I'll come back to you guys with the conclusion. Alright guys, that is pretty much it for the unboxing of the ASRock X370 Taichi. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Expect more videos, by the way, for, like, you know, continuing my benchmarks that I wanted to do, like when I have everything overclocked. Like my graphics card was already overclocked, my processor was overclocked. I just wanted my RAM to also be at its stock settings because right now Ryzen's having issues with high frequency RAM for some reason, but you know, companies are working on that with BIOS updates and whatnot. So basically I just want everything to be 100% good to go and have my CPU and graphics overclocked, and maybe even my RAM if it's possible, which by the way the RAM I have is the Corsair Dominator series RAM, 3000 megahertz, so hopefully I can overclock that to maybe like 3200, 3400, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, I just want everything to be either overclocked or at least my RAM to run at its supposed setting of 3000 megahertz. And once everything's good to go and all that, I'll do another benchmark video of, like, you know, just non-overclock versus overclock settings, I guess, or something like that. But anyway, as always, there will be more videos, so look out for that. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching again. Appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time. Later.